All right, guys. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, from whichever part of the world you are watching from. This is Prime Hour TV. I'm your host, Pasonga Matthew, and today, for the very first time, I'm joined by one of the key leaders we have in this country. And before we dig deep into the conversation, if you are watching this, please like, share, subscribe, so that at least we can jengana pamoja ama namna gani. Now, as we all know is that we are going into election in 2027, and once and every time there are so many things at stake. There are words that have been told to us each and every election. Today, if you walk anywhere across the street of Nairobi, you'll hear words like must go, one term, two term. But the big question I'm always asking myself is, must go or the one term really the solution we have in this country? Okay, we need to have more of an ideas, more of an ideology, more of a very practical scenario that when we vote an individual into the topmost seat as the president, then we can actually see the change or witness whatever purposes of voting, so that it's not just like any other holiday or just going out there to vote. Today I'm joined by one of the key leaders. As I said earlier, I'm joined by Felix Anditi Awor, yes, who is the chairperson of One Nation Alliance and also a 2027 presidential hopeful. Karibu sana kiongozi.
Asante sana, my brother.
What is One Nation Alliance?
Thank you. First of all, I want to say thank you for this opportunity.
Yes.
I want to greet our viewers.
Okay.
Good morning, good evening, good night from wherever you are. And hope you're well and keep safe. Thank you. One Nation Alliance.
And keep subscribing.
Yes. Please like and keep subscribing.
Thank you.
My name is Felix Anditi Awor,
okay,
aka Network.
Network.
Yes. They call me Network.
Why?
They call me Network because I like networking youths to opportunities. I like networking women groups and people who need networks, and network is network.
Okay.
You get that?
Network is network.
And they say if you can't change the world, you can do one thing.
Okay.
That can change the world.
Okay.
At least giving someone network, it is free, but it is impactful.
Well,
that is why they call me Network. And many people, others call me Grassroots President.
Okay.
Because I'm always a friend to the grassroots. Down there, you will always find me.
Wow.
And of course, as you have said, you're right. 2027 presidential candidate and the next
president.
Yes.
Guys, I'm sitting next to the next head of states.
Thank you.
Msininyonge. So tutaongea na rais vizuri.
You asked me One Nation Alliance.
Yes, what's One Nation Alliance?
One Nation Alliance, it is a political movement.
Okay.
Which is the aim is to empower emerging leaders.
Okay.
And to assist those who would want to participate in elective politics.
Yes.
Actually, we do a lot of civic participation, public participation, to enable that the citizens are engaged in the day-to-day running of this nation.
Okay.
And why One Nation lands, many things don't go right because most of the times we have neglected the voice of the people, the voice of the public. And that is why now you find even the priorities of what the government does not augur well with the needs of the people. That is why One Nation Alliance was formed, and One Nation Alliance encourages the citizens to participate, to continue and embrace this country, because we do not have another country. And before I go far, I would also want to encourage us, the citizens. One of the ways we can participate is to take our voters card. We make sure that we are prepared to do elections, because that is one of the ways that leadership is changed. Another way of participation is to encourage them to add their voices to the bills that goes on in Parliament. You can write an email, you can be present there to participate, you can write something and drop it to the speaker there.
One Nation Alliance.
Yes.
Is it a political party or an alliance of political parties?
Thank you. One Nation Alliance is an alliance of the willing.
Okay.
It is not a political party.
Okay.
You come as you are.
Okay.
We have members who belong to different political parties in One Nation Alliance.
Okay.
We have movements that are members of One Nation
One Nation
Alliance.
Alliance.
Yes. We have youth groups and women groups. We have diaspora groups that are part of One Nation Alliance. So One Nation Alliance is not a political party, but champion for the interests of the citizens.
You intend to run for presidential seats?
Yes, my brother.
Do you have a political party, or will you run under One Nation Alliance?
Thank you so much.
And if you do, what's the name of the party?
Thank you so much. One Nation Alliance, we have a coalition, 2027 coalition, and there are leaders from different parties. As you remember, we encourage people to come as they are. So we have a coalition, One Nation Alliance coalition. We'll be launching it soon, and we encourage candidates, those people who want to participate actively in the political practice of our country to come up. We are going to have our candidates from the grassroots all the way to national. Even if you want to run for president, come and be part of us. You want to run for governor, member of parliament, senator, women rep, MCA, come. We have leaders all across, and we will vet our leaders and we subject them to the people so that we have the best to ensure that the next parliament has got more than 2/3 leaders from the grassroots. Grassroots leaders have been used many times, for political causes, but they are left behind. And these are the people that are in touch with the day-to-day running of this country, whatever goes on in this country. So One Nation Alliance, the aim of One Nation Alliance is to ensure that these talents, these people that they have given themselves, these patriotic Kenyans, they get a chance to be on the table of decision making in this country.
Well said.
Yes.
When you talk of decision making,
yes,
it has become like a norm that every time we go into election, every time we near election period, every aspirant will come with the youth unemployment, will come with the empowerment, will come all sorts of things. This thing have been repeating itself. Of recent, we've seen the rise of political goons, whereby you go to a rally, people are being attacked. Truth be told, majority of these youth are engaging into these illegal activities because they lack their day-to-day bread, or so to say, because of the high rate of unemployment. As a leader, as a presidential candidate, which is the best way do you think we can curb high rate of unemployment, which will eventually reduce the criminal activities we have in this country?
Thank you so
much. And mostly it's more in informal settlement area, what we can call the ghetto area.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I'm smiling because you have asked the right question.
Okay.
First, going back to the basics, there are some virtues in life which are key to humanity. For example, leadership. For example, compassion. For example, service. These ones are virtues that are key to humanity. In the process of time, in the like we were talking about classical theory, where now these more economic models were being voted in. We have categorization and now commercialization of professions. Professions are coming, and we have new ones coming. For example, in the universities, the new courses. Nowadays we have software engineering, which was not there a long time ago. So in that development, and I'm sorry to take you back, we have seen some of these human virtues being commercialized. For example, now leadership in the political world has been reduced to political science. For example, service, especially to the spirit of the man or the soul, has been reduced to religion. Are you getting that? So back to the political science. Now you find now people view politics as a course,
Okay.
as a profession. Yet this is a virtue, this is a call. And the people who play politics as a profession, maybe they learned political science in school.
Okay.
And these are the people who didn't go to school to learn political science,
Okay.
but they do it as a skill, as a means of improvement. So, politics, it is not a profession per se.
Yes.
Of course, I'm not saying those people who work in the political space, they are doing wrong.
Okay.
They're doing good because they are helping
Okay.
to serve. Are you getting that?
Okay.
But those people who champion these causes, these are human virtues.
Okay.
For example, I would really recommend and applaud leaders who come out because they feel they have the burden to serve the people.
Okay.
And a call, not coming because they're full of political science, they're full of theory, because you remember in 804, we did 844, we did a lot of cramming.
Yes.
You know, 10 reasons
The
why
main
this
goal was to
happens.
pass the exam.
To pass the exams.
Yeah.
And some people still move around on top of the cars and in the meetings and in churches just to spew theories. And this are the same people that when they get to the office, they forget whatever they did, they said, and they even confused of what to do.
Yes, that's exactly why I asked you, because if you go around
Yes,
from MCA to the president,
Exactly.
everybody will be talking about youth unemployment.
yes,
But nobody has really come out and tell us now, look, this is the most practical thing. And that's why I ask, given an opportunity,
Yes.
can you give this youth the most practical thing on how we can curb?
thank you so much. Now, unemployment, we have unemployment, we have different categories.
Yes.
Thank you for being specific to the youth unemployment.
Okay.
And we also have unemployment of our resources.
Okay.
We have our resources which are not fully employed.
Okay.
For example, our natural resources,
Okay.
our oil and gas are not fully employed.
Yes.
Our farms are not fully employed.
Okay.
For example, the agriculture land,
Okay.
you know, it continues to diminish, to reduce, are not fully employed. So what I'm going to do to help curb this, number one, is to triple farmland, triple production.
Okay.
We need to triple production. If you look with me down the history lane,
Okay.
the same industries and factories we have had
Since independence.
since independence
Okay.
are the same ones that we are having.
Okay.
We are not even coming up with new ones. Our priorities are not focused on the production. Our imports, they keep on reducing.
Okay.
We are not even having products to export. You know, our imports are increasing,
Yes.
our exports are diminishing.
Yes.
And what we need to focus on, how we can triple our production. Number one, how are we going to do that? To triple farmland. To ensure that the size of agriculture we had, we can have triple of that. Not people, now farmers are getting stressed. They're leaving farming. Others are transforming their farmland
Okay.
to other uses. For example, if you go to Trans Nzoia, the farms that were used to plant maize, now they're not the same. They have reduced. Even those who plant tea and coffee, they have reduced. Even those who plant sugarcane in Nyanza, they have reduced. So number one is to restore the initial farmlands and to enlarge. And how are we going to enlarge? To find areas that are fertile, and there are many, and do irrigation.
Okay.
So that number one, we stop importing food. We need to export
And we start
food.
producing.
Yes. We need to stop importing food and we start exporting.
Okay.
We stop importing pepper and toothpick. We start exporting.
Yes.
You know, the way we used to do some time back when
Yeah.
Webuye was alive.
Yeah.
We stop importing textile and we start exporting textile.
Okay.
You know, like we have industries that are dead that
Yeah.
were looking at this. They call me the Rivertex and all that.
Yeah.
So, and Sisal and many others. Time may not allow me to go into the details.
Okay.
But number one, to triple production and manufacturing, we need to focus on that.
Yes.
And our biggest chunk of budget need to be looked at that. When we do that, we are going to triple the number of jobs. and we're going to expand even the businesses.
Okay.
Number of business people and the businesses are going to triple.
Yes.
And the people that are going to start businesses are the people that are going to employ.
The youth.
We are also going to expand, grow the businesses that are already existing. So already we will even be shortage of laborers.
In an extent, we will import labor.
Exactly. And I'm not afraid to say this. If the government of the day want to steal and make it happen, so be it. Because we want to ensure this country is better than the way we found it.
True.
We've got people that come into power,
Yes.
and their main aim is just to steal
And then reach themselves.
enrich themselves and maybe a few people in their communities.
Okay.
And that is not serving us.
Yes.
And the people that are coming up, the dissenting voices, are gunned down, are stopped, are muzzled. Are we having a country? Are we even sure that when we live here we're going to be safe home? This thing must change, and someone has got to initiate and push it. And I pray every Kenyan of goodwill, whether in Kenya or diaspora, that you will join hands to redeem this country
And rebuild
rebuild this beautiful, beloved motherland, Kenya.
Now, if you talk to the people around,
Yes.
mostly those who are in employment,
Yes.
those who are employed,
Yes.
they are complaining on their payslip.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
They are overtaxed, and that has been one of the biggest challenges majority of Kenyans are facing.
Yes.
Another thing, we realize that the government of the day has not really come clear and told us, now look at it, this is what we owe, this is what has been paid.
Yes.
There is no any clear framework. Okay.
Yes.
As a leader, given an opportunity or given a chance, how will you ensure that you run the country? You tax, the tax is not, the taxpayers is not overburdened by the taxes.
Yes.
Also, you service the laws that are already there.
Yes.
And the country also has to move on.
Yes.
How are you going to balance this? You don't overtax Kenyans,
Yes.
you don't borrow, but you still have a country to run.
To run. Thank you so much, my brother. That is a concern for many.
Yes.
Thank you for bringing up that. Number one, I want to say, I want to be very sorry for Kenyans who are overtaxed and who feel the burden. I know there are few Kenyans who foot the burden, the bill for this country.
Yes.
And it ought not to be so. Number one, when we expand the tax base, for example, with the triple production, tripling farmland,
Okay.
tripling manufacturing, we are going to have large number of Kenyans who will be employed.
Yes.
Triple businesses, many more businesses,
Yes.
going to increase our imports. So the amount of tax will be so much, and we will be able to reduce the tax,
Okay.
so that you don't have to pay so much tax, and you remain with nothing. You get stressed.
Yes.
You take the stress back home to your spouse. The stress goes to your children.
Yeah.
The children does not perform well in school. We end up having half-baked, children, citizens, workers. Number one is to take care of our public service and the people that are employed to serve this country, not overtaxing them. And when we do that, when we triple our production, we ensure we expand the tax base.
Yes.
The government is able to get enough to run this country, even without borrowing.
Okay.
Are you getting that?
Yes.
And of course, because we've been having leaders whose main intention is to steal.
Okay.
That is why we have systemic corruption.
Yes.
And the other day they were trying to clean the public service, but there are many more ghost workers in there.
Yeah.
We have many money that is getting embezzled in ways that when curtailed, that when we are able to bring back that money, it's able to help in our budgeting. For example, and when we look at the gift that Baba left us, the gift of devolution.
Yes.
Looking at our account.
But many might tell you that devolution has not really dealt with the corruption or the injustice in the government. In an essence, we've already devolved
Thank you.
corruption.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
You're right. I know devolution is only around 16 years old, right?
Yes.
16 years old. And I know the people who envisioned the devolution, perhaps it has not really trickled down to everyone.
Yes.
But this devolution is a blessing.
Okay.
And it's supposed to be so.
Yeah.
Because of devolution, any part of this country right now there's light.
Yeah.
Right now there's a road, even if it's not fully tarmacked.
Yes.
You'll find a road. Right now you'll find
Facilities.
some facilities.
Yes.
Because of devolution.
Okay.
And there's nobody who can say that they are fully left out. At least they're able to reach, even within a radius of 10 or 20 kilometers, they're able to reach some police station, some health facility, something that they're able to relate to. So that's a gift of devolution. Furthermore, thank you, my brother. The devolution, because the motive of leadership has been on amassing wealth and embezzling funds and corruption, they now tend to work with leaders that help their interest.
Okay.
That is why we have even governors and leaders in our counties who are corrupt, because they have to please their masters. Money comes to the county, but now it goes back in another way. And that is why even the rot in our political parties, you find they only appoint people who will sing their songs, not who are going to focus on the development in the grassroots, but those who are able to return whichever percentage as per agreement. So we are not having leadership that is focused. For example, in every county, we should be having at least 3, if not 10, of big industries that does production in the counties. And the revenues we should be having from counties should be so much that when a percentage is given to run the country, much is still taken to the national government to help run mega projects. Are you getting that?
Yes.
So we don't even need to have money from the national government coming. We are supposed to have money from the county government going back. But as for now, because our counties have not been jump started, we need to have a bigger chunk of that national budget, like I believe the way Baba was saying it, 35% or so, to the counties to help set up these industries, or even more, to set up these industries, the manufacturing industries, the big farms, so that we are able to triple the employment, triple production for the revenue now to be able to go to the national government to run the country.
Your main agenda,
if
I don't get you wrong, focus more on production.
Economic production, growth and development.
That is where the rubber meets the bullet.
Exactly.
One of the things that Edo State is not just any other leader. It is a symbol of national unity. One of the things that we've faced as the biggest challenge as Kenyans is tribalism. You know, we enjoy the diversity of our culture. But we've not, to some extent, we still decide to ignite the negative ethnicity amongst us, which ends up dividing us along tribal lines. These are really, to some extent, I feel that some people have felt that they are more important than others, which to me shouldn't be the case. We should at least celebrate our ethnic diversity, our cultural diversity in a very positive way. This has really been fueled by our politics. From the president, you realize that even people from political parties, these parties belong to this community, this party belong to this community. As a president, how do you think we should tackle that, so that our ethnic differences should not bring difference among Kenyans to an extent that we even start some ethnic conflict?
Thank you so much, my brother. I'm loving this. This is awesome. I know we all come from somewhere. And that's beautiful. That's how God designed it.
True.
And we should use it for good, not for bad. Unfortunately, the country we inherited at independence, you know, these were some evils that we inherited from the colonizers. They used these tribes to divide us, divide and rule for their advantage, you know, for negative reason. Unfortunately, we inherited that and embraced that. Are you getting that? There are people who divided us so that they can rule us.
Okay.
Because they could not rule us when we are united.
Yes.
But now it is time for us to unite and build our country. And why they did that, it was serving them. Because when you look at those colonizers, like East Africa, we had the governor for East Africa Imperial Company.
Yes.
You know, a governor that was answerable to the prime minister from Britain.
Yes.
So one person that was leading all
The
the
entire East Africa.
Yes.
Yes.
And if we look at our tribes, there are few clique of leaders that purport to lead those tribes. They're the ones gaining,
Yes.
they're the ones growing. It's their children that are
That has
getting
been
privilege.
the tribal kingpin.
Exactly.
Yes.
So even this tribal thing is not helping the tribe itself.
But it's helping some few
It's
individuals.
just helping a few people that are taking advantage. And if we look down into it,
Yes.
deep into it, these few leaders, these few tribal leaders are still answerable to those foreigners outside there.
Yes.
And you'll always find them always taking a trip. These tribal leaders are always taking a trip.
Always traveling.
Always traveling
Yes.
to some masters who we don't know.
Yeah.
But now this time round, these evils that we inherited, we need to find out which one is serving us, which one is not serving us. And unity is going to serve us,
Yes.
so that we build this country. Because no matter where you come from,
Yes.
we are in this Nairobi. For example, as we're in Nairobi,
Yes.
we are here. When the economy is not doing well, we are not going to be doing well.
Yes.
Your home has little to do with your day-to-day life.
Exactly.
So when we in our country, we're able to build our cities, we're able to build our towns, we're able to build the economy, we're able to secure our security, rather than focusing on division. Who is better than the other?
Yeah.
Who is taller than the other? Who is smarter than the other? Which should not be so.
Yes.
It is all taking our energy and focus that we need to focus on
building-
production
yeah.
and building our nation. And look at this. If we look at Africa, why is Africa not growing? Because now we'll not talk about tribalism in Africa, but like nations, the countries. Now this country and that country and that country, when this country is coming up, there are some people that put it down.
Yeah.
When this country, that's why Africa cannot unite. And we got Organization of Africa Unity, nowadays it's called African Union. The president meets, but they meet to do what? We do not even have a strong bank for development in Africa.
In Africa.
The biggest banks that we have belongs to foreigners,
Yes.
including in this country. Tell me even one which is from Africa, made in Africa, or made in Kenya, for Kenyans and for Africa. There is none. And this is going to change when we've got a leadership that will focus on building and growing our economy. Yes.
Fair enough. Well said.
Thank you.
Now, as we come to an end, what will be your message to youth?
Yes.
Okay, to youth that as we prepare, more so to the Gen Z.
Okay.
What will be your message as you finalize?
Thank you so much. My message to young people. Young people are the greatest assets that a country can have. And that is why when I was growing up, like the youth had a role. For example, in most African homes, when you grow up, when you're initiated, whether by removing your teeth or whether by circumcision,
Yes.
or by whichever, or by killing a lion, for example, now you stopped living in your father's house,
Yeah.
and you built your house near the gate,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
and you know the gate is where the enemy comes from.
Yeah.
So when the
So
enemy
it's like
comes,
you become the guard.
you become
of
the
the
guard.
bomber.
Yes, of the bomber. And it's not different.
Yeah.
So it's the young people that needs to protect this country,
Yes.
that needs to now grow it. You know, to redirect it
Yes.
where it's supposed to go, with all our energy, with all our skills and knowledge, and our intelligence,
Okay.
and our unity. Now focusing on building and growing this economy. We do not have to die because of some people's mistakes, but we can now bring solutions and build this country so we leave it better and greater. You're getting that, eh?
Yes.
So I urge all young people and those who are able to participate in elective positions elective politics.
Yes.
Do not shy away. Come out. Run for that seat in MCA. Run for member of parliament. Run for women rep. Run for senators. Women, don't let these people just to bring their girlfriends. No. Come from nowhere. As One Nation Alliance, we embrace you fully as you are. We will support you to ensure that we redirect this country and we make it better. Run for governor. Run even for president. Come, we meet on the table. We sharpen each other so that we make a better country.
And a better tomorrow.
And a better tomorrow.
Well said, Kiongozi. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
I really appreciate it. And guys, as I always say, is that before you become who you are, we were first Kenyans. We have a nation to protect. Let us not destroy our nation. Sometimes I tend to ask, you go to demonstrate and you end up destroying so many things. Why not protect what we have first, then we demand for what we want? Okay, election day should not just be any other day, but it should be a day that determines what become of our country for the next 5 years. So,
excuse me, brother, I forgot to request them to vote for me.
Please
I want to request you, my brothers and sisters, please, it's our time. I'm requesting for your vote as early as now. Let us vote change. Let us vote better. Felix Aliti Award is my name, aka Network, Grassroots President. Let's together do this cause, and we are going to make it. We're going to make Kenya better and greater. May God bless you, and I love you all.
And may God bless Kenya.